All right. So if you have any additional question on that, or you want us to discuss further, just send me a DM so that we don't take this too long, so that other people can ask their question.
All
Okay.
right,
So
sir. Thank you.
all right. So anybody else want to ask a question? Anybody else? Unmute yourself if you want to ask a question.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. There's this post they normally put on the WhatsApp post. Post like it could be a page of a particular stock, like Access. The last one I saw, Access. There were a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers. I don't understand it. What's the implication of that, sir?
Are you talking about using a limit order or market order? Because I need to understand the context. So
No,
you said there
on
is a
that post,
post. Yeah.
that post we have, it will have easy orders like sell and buys.
Okay.
The number
Okay.
you
Yeah.
see a lot of number of people buying. Okay, what's the
I
implication?
yes, I understand what you are talking about now. Majority of investors, when they want to buy stocks, they will use what is called market price or market order. Market order means you want to buy a stock. Let's say, for example, you want to buy MTN, and you know that MTN is maybe 830 naira. I'm just using that as an example. You know that MTN is 830 naira, and you calculate how much that will cost you if you want to buy 10 units of MTN. So that will be 8,300 naira. You go into your stockbroker account, you can see MTN is 830 naira. And then you just click, because the default setting is for you to buy using market order, which means the price you see there is the price you want to buy it. And that's what most people do. But unfortunately, sometimes, even though you might see it as 830 naira, by the time you click buy and you are hoping that they will sell it to you at the price you see on the screen, by the time they sell it, the price may be higher, because what you are telling the stockbroker is buy it at the current market price, buy it at the current price. And if the current price has gone up, then they will buy it at a higher price. And they won't come back to ask you whether you want it or you don't want it, because your instruction is buy at market price. But the other way to do it is to use limit price. When you change the default setting from market price to limit price, or market order to limit order, when you change the default setting, then you can choose how much you want to pay. And when you do that, then the stock will not be bought at any other price apart from the price which you have stipulated. So let's say you know that MTN is 830 naira, and you change the setting to limit price and you put 800 naira. They are not going to buy it at any other price, whether a lower price or a higher price. They are not going to buy it at any other price apart from what you put there. But to make it easy for you, before you decide on what price you are going to set, you need to see how much are people bidding to buy this MTN or any other stock. And you also need to know how much are the sellers offering. How much are the sellers offering? Because some sellers, they may be offering an amount that is higher than the market price. And some sellers, they may be offering an amount that is lower than the market price. So you, as a smart investor, you know that MTN is 830 naira. and you see somebody who is saying they want to sell their own MTN for 850 naira per share. And in the same market, you see somebody else who is saying they want to sell their MTN for 820 naira. Those are the offer price. The sellers will give the price they are offering. You, as the buyer, you are the one bidding for, the stock you want to buy. So the ideal thing is you should bid for the lowest offer. Somebody is offering 850 naira. Somebody is offering 820 naira. And you know that MTN is 830 naira. So the best thing for you to do is bid for 820 naira. If you do that and you set your bidding at 820 naira, that purchase will go through almost instantly. Within few minutes, it will go through. And they are not going to change the price you set. But if you don't bid for an amount that is already existing, let's say somebody is offering 850 naira, another person is offering to sell 820 naira. You now decide to bid for maybe 825 naira, or you decide to bid for 840 naira. If there is nobody offering the amount you are bidding, that purchase will not go through. And that's when people say, oh, they've been waiting for a few hours, they've been waiting for a few days, the stock is not sold to them. If you want the stock to be sold to you almost immediately, always bid for the lowest amount, or any amount you can see there. Always bid for the lowest amount or an amount that is being offered by the seller. But you may have to, practice, and get used to it. And I think I've actually done a video on that as well, explaining how to buy your shares using limit order. I've done a video on that using bamboo as an example, because the interface on different stockbroker website or stockbroker mobile app, the interface is different, but the principle is the same. The principle is the same, but the interface of the way you see it on Stanbic IBTC website is different from the way you will see it on Bamboo app, and is different from the way you will see it on Afri Investor app, but the principle is the same. You bid for the lowest offer. If you need any more help on it, then get in touch with me later and then we can discuss more about it.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, any other person want to ask any question? Any question? Please ask your question. Yes.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This Stanbic IBTC you're talking about, I actually, since last year, I've been struggling to register. I could not. So, and I just remember that my pension is with Stanbic IBTC. I checked the app. I discovered that they have multiple things in one app.
Yes.
So, can it be possible for me to still try and register through that app since I have it in my phone?
Well, I mean, since you already have an app with, you already have a pension with them, all you have to do is download the app. Once you download the app have different icons. There is an icon for stock. There is an icon for if you want to do mutual fund. There's an icon for pension. They have icon for different things. So from that same mobile app, you can log in into your pension account. You can register for for what's it called? You can register
Stock.
with them as a stockbroker. Sorry, you can register with them for them to be your stockbroker. But another thing I would suggest is that if you already have a pension account with them, do you have an account officer or somebody who is looking after your account with them? You can always speak to that person and say, look, I want to move to Stanbic. I want Stanbic to be my stockbroker. Can you connect me with somebody in the stock brokerage section that can assist me? Because this is the problem I'm having. You can do that. Because it is the same Stanbic Bank. Sorry, it is the same Stanbic IBTC. So whether it is a banking or pension or insurance or maybe mutual fund, it's the same company. And somebody who have a bank account, you will have an account officer. If you want to use Stanbic as your stockbroker, you can ask your account officer, is there anyone you can connect me with in your stockbroking section that can assist me? You have to use that opportunity that you already have one product with them. I have a bank account with a Stanbic and I have a stock account with them. So sometimes I use each of them whichever way I need. If I need help with my banking account, I can speak to my account officer. If I need help with my stockbroking account, I have another account officer for my stock. I speak to my account officer. So you need to use an insider connection. Sometimes you need to use that opportunity.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, any question? Anybody else? Let's get it done very quickly so that we can move to something else. Anybody want to ask any specific question? Should I assume there is no more question and then go to the topic I want to treat?